it? Like, what's the process to find a part-time?
Many students flow here.
How much time it will take to get a part-time?
Everyone wants to come to Ireland.
Can we save something as a student?
Everyone has to know this before coming to Ireland.
Hello, this is Sai Tejashwini and today I am with Likita.
Hi.
Hi Likita, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good too. So, can you introduce yourself for our audience?
Yeah. Hi, myself Likita. I'm working as a site reliability engineer in Twilio. I came to Ireland in September 2021 for my masters in data analytics from National College of Ireland.
Is it all going in Ireland? Like everything?
Yeah, I don't mind, everything is fine, I can say. With me at least.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, what's the story? Why you have chosen Ireland for your masters?
I previously have plans for doing masters,
Oh, yeah, okay.
but not in Ireland. After writing IELTS and everything, so I thought of Canada first,
Okay.
or else US.
Yeah.
Through one of my friends, when I'm doing the process, applying for passport, and after writing the IELTS, so I started digging the process and everything, how to approach, how is Canada or how is US, what's the current market and everything. So at that moment, so one of my friends of friend is living in Ireland, and they mentioned to her, there is a Ireland is good for masters and everything, and it's really cheap, when it compared to US or Canada, it's really cheap. So that's how, she mentioned, there is one country, Ireland,
Budget friendly.
budget friendly, exactly. So she mentioned, I have thoughts to go there. If you want, maybe you can try. That's how she mentioned. But that moment, I literally don't know there is a country like Ireland. Yeah, because everyone knows UK or London in Europe, basically, but not Ireland. So when I got to know about Ireland, I did a bit research about that, and I got to know, so here the fees is 11,000 euros after you get a scholarship in college. Okay, I'm mentioning it not in universities, in colleges. So the fees is around 14,000 euros, but usually the students get 3,000 euros scholarship. And also you will get 2 years stay back visa. So this is the first thing I got to know about Ireland. And also the next thing is my concern is about language. So again I got to know this is English speaking country. This is I don't know. And I felt even this is comfortable for me. English speaking country, 1 year masters, 2 years stay back, which is very budget friendly. So everything seems to be very good, comfortable. No need of taking loan of $35,000 or $40,000 for doing masters in US. And one more thing what I felt good about is this is one of the English speaking country in EU. So I thought that moment I really don't know about the IT job market. But little I know is I can get job if I do hard work. That thing I know. But I really don't know about the job market or how it is going to be or anything, because I just know only one person here when I'm coming. I just know one person, but he's working here. So he mentioned if you have talent, if you do hard work, you can get along. So that's the thing I only know about here. So I started the process. I already had IELTS score with me, and the passport. First we'll apply passport, right? So passport and IELTS score I already had. So the next step is applying for colleges or universities. Again, I did bit research here as well. So there are top universities in Ireland, in world, UCD and TCD, which are very topmost universities. So I got an admission in UCD as well. So when I got in admission in UCD, it was basically 18,000 euros. 18,000 euros. And in my bachelor's, I am from triple background, which is electrical and electronics engineering. But I thought of moving into IT because I have some experience in India, back in India with IT as a system engineer. So I thought I'll move with the same experience with IT itself, taking the IT course, not into electrical or electronics background. So when I applied for UCD, they mentioned they just see my bachelor's degree and everything, what I have studied, and they mentioned to take one more 6 months course. Because I'm not from computer science background. And I felt for 1.5 years, and also 18,000 was a university fee, and an extra fee they were asking because of 6 months extra course. So I thought, no, if I have to spend this much money, I would have go to US.
Yes.
For masters.
Yeah.
Maybe I can find something in $30,000 or like, you know.
Yeah.
So I would have planned for US, not here.
Okay.
So I didn't want to go into UCD.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. It's my personal opinion, basically.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So again, I thought, like, you know, colleges. I went for colleges. Yeah, there are some colleges here in Ireland.
Yeah.
I can say in Dublin there are like some couple of colleges, I can say.
Yes.
So in that colleges I chose National College of Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah, National College of Ireland. I have applied for that. I have there is a data analytics course in National College of Ireland. So luckily I got admission into that. And which like only 1 year, like, you know, 1 year course, masters that too.
Okay.
So that like it was like 14,000 euros the course fee back in 2021. I think there are some changes at the moment. I don't know exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So 14,000 euros, and after I applied, I got 3,000 euros scholarship.
Okay.
After, like, you know, once you apply, once you submit your IELTS score and the bachelor certificates, everything, so you will get some scholarship. It depends on the individual scores and everything.
Oh yeah.
So that's how my journey started with Ireland.
Yeah. Okay. So Likita, like, what are the minimum eligibility requirements for students who are planning for masters in Ireland?
Yeah, so for masters, in bachelor's degree, you should have at least like 60%.
Okay.
Yeah, above 60%, I can say, like, not exact 60%. I mean, I think you'll get an admission, but it would be better, like, you know, 60 and above 60 would be better. And also in the entrance exams, you need to write like an IELTS or Duolingo. Like, I can say IELTS is a global. All the universities and the colleges will accept IELTS, and the band should be around 6. So in IELTS will be have listening, reading, writing and speaking. In everything, like, you should have at least 6, and overall 6 should be fine to get an admission in the college. And also when it comes to Duolingo, I exactly don't know how the Duolingo exam is going to be. I didn't taught Duolingo, so but the minimum score is like 120 to get an admission. And in Duolingo also, only some of the colleges are accepting. I don't think so universities are accepting Duolingo. It would be better like if you opt for IELTS.
Okay, can you tell something about NCI, like why you choose NCI in Ireland?
Okay, so I chose NCI, which is like National College of Ireland. I basically, the college was in city centre, I can say in Dublin 1, so that I can stay in Dublin for college. And I thought, like, you know, I'll get good opportunities for my part-times, and also like finding accommodation is also going to be easy if my college is in the city centre. Yeah, like even if I get any accommodation very far, I can just travel. Like commuting to city centre is easy basically. So that's why I choose NCI. And also, like, as I mentioned before itself, the NCI college fees was also in budget.
So how was your curriculum in NCI like?
Yeah, when it comes to the curriculum or the subjects, I can say I have some idea about data analytics. I mean, of course, we'll see, right, what's the course about and everything. So the subjects I really like because they involve statistics, machine learning, and also like there is one subject like BIBA, business intelligence and business analytics, which involves the like data visualization tool, I can say. So, and also there is one elective subject as well. Yeah, so the curriculum was good.
So what about the semesters, assignments and exams for you in NCI?
NCI, yes. Actually, when it comes to NCI, there were like 2 semesters, semester 1, semester 2, and the last 3 months we'll be doing the project, which is called like dissertation. We'll select one topic and like one subject, I can say. Mostly we did on machine learning projects. When it comes in our course, we opted for like machine learning related projects. Yeah, and in semesters, like as I mentioned some of the subject names before, right? So there are like 4 subjects in every semester, and the last semester we won't call it as a semester, we do the project. That's how it's going to be. And also, like, in the semesters, it like when it comes to assignments, as you mentioned, for some subjects, like there are 4 subjects, right?
Okay.
Like maybe you can take like one subject, it's going to be the exam. We'll give an exam.
Okay.
Or for one subject, it's going to be a like group assignment.
Okay.
For one subject, it's going to be an individual assignment. So I wrote like 2 exams in our semester. In semester 1, remaining were assignments. In semester 2, we all did like assignments, like group assignments and everything.
So how many days you're going to college and all that?
Yeah. So usually it is like weekly 4 days we are going to have college.
Okay.
Mostly like 4 days. And also like in a day, I can say for one subject they usually give like around 2 hours, minimum of 2 hours.
Okay.
When you take like machine learning subject, it's going to be like 2 hours class continuously. Like a break, like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But like completely. Some days what I remember is like some days it's going to be long days as well. I think so, from morning to evening.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it's going.
Okay.
For 2021 September intake batch, it was completely online. But we had classes like 4 days a week.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
4 days a week. That's
Yeah, what's the time period of the classes? Like how many classes do you have in a day?
Yeah, in a day, like it used to depend actually. Like maybe like 3 classes, like around 6 hours you can take.
Oh, yeah.
Or else sometimes only 2 classes, so 4 hours,
Oh,
2 hours and 2 hours. And also now it's different because they are coming to college now.
So Likita, the curriculum, the assignments, is everything same for all the colleges in Ireland or?
No, I mean the curriculum, of course, it's going to be the different, the course module and everything. But when it comes to the semesters, most of the colleges follow the same thing, like semester 1 and semester 2 and the project. Like usually most of the colleges follow these steps. But when it comes to the assignments and everything, it completely depends on the college.
Okay.
Every college is different.
Yeah.
Like I can say, I don't want to take names, but in some colleges there are completely exams.
Okay.
In some colleges there are no exams and completely assignments. So and even in universities is completely different. So everything is different, I can say. In NCI it is like this, like exams and assignments, it's mixed. Like this. Yeah.
So like do you need to maintain some minimum attendance percentage or
Yeah, of course. Like we need to maintain attendance percentage here.
Okay.
It is like around 75%, like for sure. You have to attend the college, and
so it is the minimum percentage?
because like here you'll get in college ID, right? Whenever you enter the class or like college, you'll tap that.
Yeah.
So whenever you tap that, it gonna count.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. So it's mandatory. The attendance percentage is mandatory. And even for like they'll check for visa whenever they're giving you the graduate visa or something. The college attendance is going to be checked. So that's why it's better, like not taking any risk or something. It's better to maintain the particular like attendance percentage.
So how many days prior you came to Ireland before your college starting date?
Yeah. So actually, usually it's better to come before 2 weeks, like to get to know about the city or about the housemates or everything. It's better. But mine is like completely different because my college starting date was around 27th of September that time, and I just got my visa on 20th of September. Because due to some situations or something, I have applied like very late. My visa, I applied like literally late, and I got my visa on September 20. I just came in 7 days. I just did all my things and everything in 7 days. I landed on 27th September. So I was able to go to college because I landed in the morning, so I came to home and I took my accommodation. It's very near to the college, so I can just walk to college. When it comes to the students who are coming now, or it's better to come before 2 weeks so that you will get to know about the transportation, like everything, and also like you need to apply some sort of things like for tax number or IRP card for everything. So it's better to come 2 weeks before. And also like in colleges there used to be we'll have like induction programs usually. So the induction programs, see, my college date was like 27 September, right? So the induction program was literally 1 week before or 2 weeks before. It depends on the college. My induction program was like around a week before. Let's take, I exactly don't know the date, maybe let's take like 15th or something. So you need to attend that induction for sure.
Okay, so they
yeah, actually I attended online. I mentioned like mine is an online, right? Completely. So they mentioned like there are some students who are still coming to Ireland, And so for me, our college like NCI gave that option to attend in online.
Okay.
So I attended in online, but it's better to come in person to check the college, to meet the faculty, the staff, like administration or whatever it may be. If you have any doubts about the course curriculum or anything, you can ask in that. So I suggest like you please get to know what's the induction date and just come before that. It's better to not better, I can say it's mandatory to attend the induction program.
So as you mentioned that you came late to the college. So
Yeah.
Is it a problem like if we got a visa delay or something? So is it a problem for us if we attend the college after a week or something?
Yeah, I got it. But it won't be any problem, I can say, because see, most of the students will get visa when your college has started or after that as well. I saw people like, they are getting visas. See, I came on 27th, I mentioned.
Okay.
So some people got visas after 27th, after the college has started. I can say it won't be much problem.
Okay.
Because you can tell the college you can mail them like to the administration department when you have applied for visa, and even you can check your visa status like how many weeks it's going to be processed, in how many weeks it's going to be. So you can tell all your status and everything. They'll give like 1 month. The period, I can say they're okay for 1 month, even if you come late for next 1 month.
Okay.
And also you can just mention them, it's getting late and it's getting processed. I need some time. Can you send me the links of the online? I can attend my classes online. Can you send me the links? I can attend online.
So is it mandatory to attend the classes online?
See, if you attend the classes in the starting stage itself, you'll get to know how they are teaching, what the professor is doing, and mainly you'll get some friends.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course, if you come here and go to college, you'll be behind. Yeah, I can say you'll be behind. It's better if you are from the starting itself, you get involved in the classes and everything. So it's better, I can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you find the accommodation here when you are new to Ireland?
Yes, so as I mentioned, I have one friend. So he mentioned to join in all the Facebook groups.
Okay.
So there are multiple Facebook groups. At that time, there were no WhatsApp groups, I can say.
Okay.
Now we have plenty of WhatsApp groups, like in accommodation and everything. But that time, there were only Facebook groups, like Indians in Dublin, Indians in Ireland. So that kind of accommodations for Indians so that kind of groups were there. We saw one Facebook post, there is one vacancy for 2 girls.
Okay.
Yeah, and the rent was cheap, and it was literally 8 minutes walk from my accommodation to college.
Okay.
So everything was good actually that time.
Yeah.
I got into that accommodation.
So what was the minimum rental charge a student gonna pay here when he's new?
Yeah, when he's new, most of the students will share the room.
Yes.
I'll share my bedroom with one more girl, with other girl.
Yeah.
So it is around moreover 500, 550 at least.
Yeah.
There are more actually minimum. Nowadays 1-2 BHK apartment is 2.5.
Yeah.
So when you you can calculate. It's around 600 But
about
mostly
500 to 600.
I can say mostly the students spends around 500 to 600 650 like that.
Okay.
Nowadays the accommodation is bit okay.
Yeah.
I can say it's fine now. At the moment accommodations are fine.
So on an average, what will be the expenses here for if you came as a student? So what will be the monthly expenses for a student?
For a student.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned before, the rent is around 500 to 600. If you take usually 500 to 600. So here itself for rent we usually pay around 550. Okay, and for the Wi-Fi, electricity, gas. Now mostly only electricity, but in some houses which are old apartments and the old independent houses there is gas as well. So maybe you can take around 100 euros. Of course it's going to be the 100 euros. See, the Wi-Fi is going to be the 10 euro, and the electricity you can take around 20 to 30, and the gas. So it's going to be 100. The bills, I can say, utility bills, 100 euros. So 550 plus 100, 650.
And all.
Yeah, mostly maybe we can cover in that 100 itself.
Okay.
So it's 550 plus 100, 600.
Okay.
And when it 650. And when it comes to the food, so food as an average person, if you buy like groceries in the Lidl and in the supermarkets where you find like cheap and good, it's going to be, I can say, 200. Now the cost of living has increased, so 200. So 650 plus 200, 850.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe you can take some like for yourself. Yeah, transportation. I just forgot to mention transportation.
Okay.
Transportation is around 50 euro you can take.
Okay.
It's completely public transport I'm speaking, not about the cabs or something. Just public transport, 50. So 850 plus 50, 900. So for survival, accommodation, utility bills, transportation and food, it's going to be at least 900 euros for sure.
Okay.
Even though it depends on the rent, the utility bills. In some houses you will get less, but it's better to put like 900 euros aside.
So how did you find a part-time as a student? Like what's the process to find a part-time job?
Okay, so again, I don't know. Again, my scenario is different. I just met one person when I'm coming to Ireland. I happened to meet in flight, like in airport.
Okay.
A person. So like we happened to meet and we just introduced ourselves. So that guy used to work before in that part time. So he gave me a reference. I can say.
Okay.
So that's how I found first part time. Okay. Not only first part time. I found through a reference.
Okay.
I used to work in Indian takeaway. So that part time I found through a reference, but after some days I just left that part time and I like did in other work as well, in other part time. But usually it's you have to print out your resume.
Okay.
Basically, you have to put your like information and the skills or whatever it may be, or if you have some. See, I had my Indian takeaway experience, even that I put it in that.
Okay.
So you have to carry your resume and you have to like roam in your area, like if you see any stores or any food places, whatever it may be, in hotels, in restaurants, as a waitress, or like whatever your preference, I can say. So you have to take a resume printout and you have to give them, like going and say hi, hello, and physical resume. Or some people like want us to like email them. Okay. Yeah, even that. So even you can email them. And this is one process. Mostly this process hits actually. Okay. Taking your physical resume and like roaming everywhere and giving the resume and everything. But one more thing, you can apply part-times in Indeed as well. Online part-times. In Indeed you can see and you can apply through that. And also there are some grocery stores like Lidl, Aldi, SuperValue, Tesco. In these stores you need to apply on their websites. In the Lidl website, in the Lidl career website or Tesco career website, Aldi career website, you have to apply online. Okay, so in their websites.
What will be the basic pay for the part-time job?
Yeah, so when in 2021 September, it was 10 euro 30 cent per hour. 10 euro 30 cent. Oh, yeah, now the basic pay rate is 12 euro 70 cent. Yeah.
Oh, so how many hours like a student can work here legally?
Yeah, so legally a student can work up to 20 hours. It's legal, and maybe you can raise the next question, like in US you work only in university, or like here you have to work like that. No, in Ireland you can work wherever you want, but only for 20. I mean the legal thing is like 20 hours.
Okay, so there is no restriction, like you can only work in university and not
no, there is no restriction. You can work wherever you want. And also there are some flexibilities, I can say. See, now if your college is giving some break to you, after semester you will be having some 10 days or 20 days break at least. After I mentioned like after semester 1 you will be having some break. In that break you can mention in your part-time that I am free, I have time to work, I don't have my college, and that time you can work 40 hours. I mean like 40 hours you can work. It's not like 20 hours exactly or 40 hours exactly. You can work in between like 20 to 40, and it depends on like how much they are giving you or how much you are asking. But in breaks, in summer break and in the semester breaks, you can work for 40 hours legally. Like see, if you are working in any food kind of thing or in a restaurant or something, you'll get more pay.
So the basic payment differ
like
the place where you work.
The place where you work, exactly. So you'll earn around like 1100 euros like that with the basic pay and 20 hours legally. So you can survive. I can say.
Yeah. Can we save something as a student?
So of course it depends. See, I used to work in Indian takeaway with minimal hours. When it comes to my turn,
Okay.
I really didn't save anything. When I'm student, when I was working in part time, frankly speaking, I didn't save anything. If I get any 200 or 300 extra that month or something,
Okay.
of course we'll go and do shopping. We just can't sending that 10,000 or 20,000 like that.
No, because
So,
many of the students will think that they can send some money by doing part times
Yes.
to India.
India, yeah, they expect
it
that.
really happens. Does it
Yes,
work?
yes, that it works. See, it depends on the individual. When it comes to boys, they try to do more work.
Yeah, okay.
More
Yeah.
work in more places, or they have more contacts. See, they'll be having their friends. If they refer them,
Yeah.
of course the owner or the manager, they like you, they're giving hours, you can work and you can save that. But even though you can't earn 2,000 euros in a part time,
Yeah, okay.
just please keep that in mind. You at least for first 6 months you can't earn more than 1,200 or 1,300. That's it. At least for first 6 months, because after 6 months you know about the situation,
Yeah.
where you are, how it is, how the people are, where they are paying more, where they are giving more hours.
Yeah.
You'll get the situation, and after that maybe you can earn more. It completely depends on the individual. Even though it depends on the individual, please don't keep any expectations like you'll earn 2,000 euros per month,
Yeah.
3,000 euros per month, and I'll clear all my loan in just 1 year when I'm a student.
Yeah.
Please don't keep that in mind, and please don't keep that hopes and come to Ireland.
So, while coming as a student, how much time it will take to get a part-time job?
Exactly, that's the good question. So, see, once you land in Ireland,
Yeah.
the basic things you have to do is taking the transport, a leap card.
Yeah.
Okay. The next you have to apply for a tax registration number.
Okay.
So here everything is legal. No
Okay.
cash in hands. Please
Okay.
keep that in mind.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
not same like other countries or something. Everything is legal. So if you are getting 10 euro in your pocket, the government is going to send you.
Okay.
Irish tax is going to send you. Okay, everything is legal. When everything is legal, if you have to work, you
Okay.
have to have a tax registration number.
Okay.
When you apply that, it's taking like around 1 to 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah, now at the moment it's taking 1 to 2 months. So in some part times, it's like some people, some managers, they're okay. Even without Irish tax number, they will pay you, but
Yeah.
there will be tax deduction of 40%.
Oh, okay.
Once you get the tax registration number, they will enroll you, and after that you will get the tax back.
Okay.
So some people, in some places they are not allowing they are not giving part time till you get the tax registration number.
Okay.
So
then it will take 2 months or
2
something.
months, 3 months, I can say, and now the competition is really, really high.
Okay, according to the present competition, so how many months, a rough figure can a student keep in his mind, okay, within these months I can get a part-time?
Yeah.
So
3
what's the
months,
figure?
for sure.
For
3
sure,
months.
3 months, yeah.
Please bring 3 lakhs. When it comes to the Indian cash, I can say,
Yeah.
for, as I mentioned, 1,000 euros, it's maybe 90,000 or 85,000 something.
Yeah.
You have safe side, you can get a part-time in a week. You
Yeah.
never know that. If you get a part-time in a week, you can just send that money to India.
Yeah.
You don't need that. But you should not suffer here after coming here.
Yeah.
It's completely different country. You are moving everything.
Yeah.
So
this we need to keep in mind.
Mind.
Maybe if we didn't got any part-time in 3 months, so we need to
like
suffer.
least case.
Yeah.
Least
The
case.
worst case maybe.
The worst case.
Yeah.
The worst case. 3 months, and maybe you can bring around 3 lakhs. Yeah, and one more thing I just forgot to mention.
Okay.
We after coming to Ireland, you need to apply for an IRP card.
Okay.
Because in your stamp, in your visa stamp, you will get visa stamp only for 3 months.
Yeah.
In that 3 months, you can enter into the Ireland. But after that, if you have to stay here, you have to apply for an IRP card, which is 300 euros.
Okay.
So even for 300 euros, like 3 lakhs plus 300 means extra 20,000, 30,000. So these things are like mandatory.
Okay.
For sure.
You were saying in Ireland also there is a lot of competition for even part-times,
Yeah.
because many people are saying if they are choosing Ireland instead of US because they are thinking that here the Indians are less, like here the students are less, maybe less in number, so we can get a part time easily, and even a full time job also.
It's completely myth, guys. Nothing is like that here. Like what you are seeing outside, it's completely myth. Because 2021 September finished. That time when I used to tell my relatives, like, where are you going? I'm going to Ireland. Or to my friends, I'm going to Ireland. Is there a country, Ireland? She's not having money, that's why she's going that country. Even people were judged. Like, people were judging that time. Like, she's not having money or she's not getting loan, that's why she's going there. So that kind of things I got, and that kind of I experienced that. But now everyone, do you know Ireland? Of course I know Ireland. Everyone wants to come to Ireland because of that less college fee, the budget friendly and everything. And also, like, if people are getting like US visa rejected, they'll
most
come to
of the
Ireland.
Students I have seen
like
coming
50% of students, if their US visa rejected, next option is Ireland. So after 2021 September, from 2022 January intake, there is literally so much flow. Every intake, Indian students, like if you take in universities or colleges, most of them are like Indians. You don't find any other, like any other country people or persons who are studying these courses. Mostly they are Indians, and there is lot of competition at the moment. Seriously, there is a lot of competition for everything, for part-times or full-times, for accommodation, everything. Accommodation is better because Ireland government has sensed this before, like there will be many students coming, and they started constructions last year. Now it's fine, I can say. So, but when it comes to part-times and everything, it's so much.
So there's a lot of competition.
If you have any doubts, please do let me know in the comment section.
And that's it for today. If you like the video, please do like,
Share
and subscribe
to Tara.